to it, baby. What it do, y'all? It's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys alive, representing that ROD, back with another one of that Repent or Die podcast. I am your host, Junes, the original Jew, by blood, not by conversion. You know, I'm out here splurging with the what? With the word. Yes. Yes. Give two gunshot salute to the big bro Christ, one for the Father, for opening up our eyes and God is changing our lives. Yes, sir. Listen, man, you know, it's the beginning of the week, top of the AM. You know, this is the time where I sit back and unwind and, you know, deliver you guys the hood gospel. But before I do, you know, I always gotta recap the week. And the week was cool. For those that don't know, I did Sabbath talk yesterday, titled They Don't Care About Us. Good episode. You know, I keep my foot on these heathens and Hebrews necks. Keep the big toe on their windpipes, yeah. But yeah, it was a nice calm week. A couple of shootings. I just received a notification from my phone. 19-year-old man, excuse me, 19-year-old boy, because you're still a child, was in a shootout and got shot in the head and the leg and died on the scene. It was in the Bronx, like 6 blocks from Yankee Stadium. But listen, things is getting crazy. You know, I keep telling you guys this. I keep emphasizing that, keep talking about it, keep telling you guys to get your minds right, get your hearts right, get your soul right, and walk with Christ. There's no other way. I'm telling you, there's not going to be no Afrocentric connecting with our ancestors' spirit. None of that is going to save you, okay? Islam isn't going to save you, okay? None of these things is going to save you. You gotta understand that everything that's happening right now is prophetic. This is Bible prophecy, man. This is Revelations 18, man. This is Matthew 24, man. This is 2nd Esdras 16, man. All of these things is taking place. And you guys is still being obnoxious to the truth. Y'all want to deny it because you know that walking with the Most High comes with a requirement, and that requirement is what we're gonna talk about. And today's topic is titled "Nobody is Above Criticism." Walk with me. We are living in a times where you aren't allowed to tell people the truth, or you must be politically correct on how you tell people the truth. For me, we was raised knowing that the truth had no filter. It's a society has become so sensitive. And who's the cause of this sensitivity? I'm gonna tell you who caused this sensitivity. Your television screens, your phones, your movies, your radio, your education. These are the tools that was used to confuse the masses, that got everybody in a level of weakness, fearful, scared for the truth. Got this knowledge, this understanding of, I'm not here to judge. Only God can judge me. Don't judge me. When you read the scriptures according to God, he says, it's better to be judged and corrected by your peers than stand before him and be judged where there's no turn back, there's no returning. Okay? I do not want to receive the final judgment, and you waited all this time to find out that you failed when you had brothers and sisters who stands before you and tell you the truth. Look at the conditions of our people. Look at the conditions of outside. Look at the condition of the world. This is a world that disregarded God. This is a world that allowed heathens to tell you how to honor, respect, and embrace the Most High. This is what they do. So your Pope tells you that no man shall judge you. But the scripture says, each one teach one, correct. Our job is to correct. If I see you doing something wicked, in the book of Job, it says, if you see somebody doing something wicked and you don't tell them about that wickedness, in the day that you die, you're going to be held accountable for that, for that sin. Oh, you guys didn't know that, right? Of course not. Nobody is above criticism. And shout out to my son Quiet Storm for that, man. But we had a build and we was just talking, and we just going back and forth as far as the conditions of the world, how people can't do this, and he just came out and said, Junes, listen, man, ain't nobody's above criticism. Nobody. And the only one person that's above criticism is the Most High. Because none of us is worthy to even be in his position, in his shoes, his patience, his mercy. Oh, sweet baby G's. Are you dumb? But when he said that, I was like, bro, oh, damn, that drum was deep. And I was like, man, I'm definitely going to have to talk about this. And there's a lot of other things that I want to talk about too. But we got to stick to the criticism. Is that nobody wants to be criticized. Nobody wants to hear the truth. Like I did on Sabbath Talk in Isaiah 30 and 10. We want to hear the smooth things. Everything is to feed our ego. We want to hear things that make us feel good. We don't want to hear the truth. And if it's truth, it got to be delivered in a level of acceptance. Is that somebody being receptive to criticism? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Criticism has no filter. I'm gonna tell you what it is. If the person is feeling some type of way because of your shenanigans, however you receive it is how you receive it. Right? Let me give you an example. So me and Quiet Storm having a conversation, and he says, we got to be able to hold our sisters accountable, but it's how you approach them and say things. And my rebuttal to that is, I hear you, but I'm sure they receive criticism politically correct and nothing has changed, right? If you tell a woman, look, mama, you too big in them drawers. You need to work out. You shouldn't be outside with your whole belly out and you over here at 400 pounds. What's wrong with you? You shouldn't do that. If I say it in a correct way, you might take heed to it. You might say, okay. Or you might say, stop hating. It's my body. I'm going to do whatever I want. These are the outcomes. But if I say, yo, mama, you mad fat. What's wrong with you? Bring your dumb ass inside the house and go change your clothes. It may lead to an argument. It may lead to something. But I guarantee you, when Shorty goes home, after she calms down and the demon leaves and she goes home and she gets to wander and ponder on her thoughts, she's going to be like, maybe I need to lose weight. Maybe I need to. And she's going to always second guess coming outside. She's like, oh, here he comes. Or here they come. If everybody is doing that, everybody's holding somebody accountable, and now come with this politically correct approach, then the world's going to change. If I say, yo, man, if somebody's breath is on fire, I'm like, yo, bro, your breath is hot. If I say, my man, would you like some stick of gum? He may reject it, say, nah, I'm good. Oh, you going to be like, nah, bro, I think you should take that. He may take it. He may reject it. But when you say, yo, bro, so why your breath is always smelling like ass, bro? What are you doing? What you eating? What are you eating? Manure? Horses manure? Like, what are you doing, bro? You know what that man's gonna do when he go home? Next time he brush his teeth, he's gonna put a little bit more effort into brushing his teeth. The point I'm trying to make to you is, and what I was trying to tell Quiet Storm, maybe we need to stop being so filterish and politically correct and tell people exactly what it is. Because the same way you're hurting my nose and hurting my eyes, I'm sure somebody else is seeing the same thing. But because we live in such a sensitive society, everybody decides to keep their mouth shut. And yes, I get it. Nobody wants to deal with the back and forths. I get it. But at the same time, we're gonna have to give up something to make change. And the only way our people is gonna make change, it has to come through a level of aggression. Remember, the scripture says, Jacob seek of a sign, Gentiles seek wisdom. I can tell the Gentiles something basic, have a conversation, a dialogue, and they're gonna have to see it. With us, everything gotta be physical. I gotta see it, I gotta feel it, I gotta believe it. So I gotta give it to you in a level of conviction. It gotta be given in a level of conviction, because this, you should do this, you shouldn't come outside. These things aren't working. It's getting worse and worse every single day, bro. I'm watching colored women. I'm watching colored women accept looking and acting ratchet. Acceptance to being a thot. Acceptance to being a hoe. Acceptance to being a chicken head. And then accepting this, and then walk amongst people, meet men, and expect the men to treat them like princess and queens. It doesn't make any sense. I can't make this stuff up. And it gotten like this because we as people are putting ourselves above criticism. You're not allowed to criticize. Who am I to criticize? Who am I to judge? But us having your mouth closed, what the saying go? Closed mouth don't get fed. That's why the streets is looking skinny out here. It's looking disgusting, looking out of shape, looking out of order. Because the mouth is closed, nobody ain't saying nothing. Everybody is worrying about mine. Yeah, you worrying about yours until that joint come knocking at your door. A lot of us is having children, and a lot of us, especially us 80s babies, are putting children on this earth. We're putting children on this earth, and they're being exposed to the biggest wickedness that we as individuals, when we was young, had never experienced. I hold everybody accountable. The criticism goes from the music. Nobody want to criticize the music. Everybody is on this, yo man, he's getting to the bag, let him get his money. Even if they're rapping Fugazi, no criticism. And like Quiet Storm said to me, he was like, yo, once upon a time, like, you got criticized for giving trash music. We had things like the Apollo, 106 in Park, where if your music was trash, the man came out with the broom and swept you off, like, get out of here. They don't give you that no more. There's a lot of rappers that, listen, need to be thrown away. There's a lot of entertainers, comedians that needs to be thrown away. Like, nah, you ain't ready. Go back to the drawing board. But if there's no criticism, then what do you have to work on? The only thing you're gonna work on is having people to accept your Fugazi. This is where we at. If there's no criticism, then what is this person going to work on? When I do my podcast, I'm open to criticism. I remember my first video. I had a sister, shout out to her. Shout out to her, man. I hope she's doing well. I haven't seen her or heard from her in a minute, right? She said, yo, your videos is dope. but you lick your lips too much. I was like, word? I was like, all right. And the criticism, now when I do my videos, I'm mindful of that. You know, I got luscious lips, baby, pause. I gotta make sure it ain't chat. You understand? Especially when I'm in front of the Mac, you heard me? But I took it in strides with respect. I was like, word, okay, cool. What else? Tell me, how did you like it? Just tell me the truth. Don't sugarcoat it. I'm not into this politically correct nonsense. I'm from the raw and direct. I'm from the streets. I'm from the hood. I'm from the essence of real. I don't know all of this fabricated, holding your tongue. I'm from that era. If you was a fisherman and we found out you got dealt with. That's where I come from. That's where I come from. I don't come from all of that. Are you done? So of course, tell me. Word. I appreciate that. So now when I'm setting up for the next lesson, the next episode, or even if I'm just interacting in front of the camera, I'm cognitive now to be like, you know what? I remember she said that. I remember when I did this and it was like, yo, your mic sound was a little too high. It's a little too low. You got to crank it up. Guess what I do? I sit back and I observe and I say, yo, you know what? I got to do it like that. I got to do it like that. These are facts. These are things. This is how we evolve as people. Because nobody is perfect and everybody has flaws. But some people don't know that they have flaws because nobody ain't telling them. Because everybody feels like they're above criticism. You're not above criticism. Nobody is above criticism. If you're trash, somebody has to tell you you're trash. If you're good at what you're doing, you can't just critique and applaud good work. You gotta applaud the failures and the struggles as well. That's how you're gonna ensure that this person or that person can see what he needs to work on. Like, for example, I'm gonna give you an example. Like my son. I love my son to death. But my son knows I'm never going to be the one to talk about the things that you do good. Because the things that you do good, you already know how to do. I'm gonna critique the things that you have lacking, so that can be a focal thing for you to work on. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. When you go, it's like the only thing that allows criticism is athletes and reporters. It look like they're the only ones that could give criticism. Oh, LeBron James, he's dominant, taking it to the hole, but he lacks. His 3-point percentage is trash. So what he go do? He hears that, he goes into the drawing board, he work on a 3-point game. Next year he comes in, his percentage is higher than last year. But when it comes to criticism in the everyday life, it's a level of being politically correct. I can't say what I have to say. I have to respect the person's feelings. There's no feelings. Are you respecting my eyes? Are you respecting my ears? Are you even respecting my community? Because at the end of the day, it's not even about just me that gotta see this. Children gotta witness this. Children is seeing this and saying to themselves, I can't wait to get older so I can buy what I want to buy. I had to have a conversation with my daughter. She want to come outside with some little biker shorts. I'm like, where you think you're going? Who told you it was okay to do this? This is a dub. Are you dumb? You're not coming outside like this. You are a princess. You must cover yourself up. No man, especially in America with all this pedophilia, I be watching grown men in the park checking out little girls, bro. I'm telling you the truth, man. I'll tell you the truth. These things is real. You guys don't understand. Listen, majority of these abuse that happens on children comes from these adults comes from people that's not being checked for their fugazi. You feel me? This is a fact, y'all. These people aren't being checked for their fugazi. They walking around doing whatever they want, monitoring, and I'm watching parents allow children to come outside with nothing on. Just because she got skinny legs and she got some baggy shorts, you're just programming her to believe that she can dress freely and be free. No, this is not what you teach your child. But when you go and approach them about that, who are you? Don't judge me. Don't tell me how to raise my child. Don't tell me how to raise my... And then when the child becomes 16 and pregnant and been digged down and one of them done ran trains on her, who's left to blame? Or you're gonna blame the men. You're gonna say, oh, it's you dirty men. You men are in home trained. Y'all scavengers. Y'all animals. No, boo-boo. No. You was prepping her to be fed to the wolves. You was seasoning her up nice and right. That's what you did. So you need to hold yourself accountable because you did not want to see the wrong. And when somebody came and approached you and told you about the wrong, you didn't want to accept it. You didn't want to hear that. And this is why we are in the conditions, in the state that we in right now. This is why the devil can attack y'all women every day. Don't you see what's going on TV? I seen videos for the first time in like over 5-6 years. I seen videos. I was like, this is what's on TV now. Girls twerking at me. When it comes to colored women, all you guys are being exposed to be sex symbols. You are nothing but an object to society now. They don't have no respect for you. And they put in these handlers in front of you to deliver that. They're getting a check to deceive you. The difference is they're getting a check. They're flying out the country. They're living their best lives. They eating good. You understand? They man that whoever they choose to talk to can buy them things, can make sure that they good. They don't have to work 9 to 5. They don't got to do all of this. But you girls that's following this on PA, shelters, broke, walking in the hood, taking a bus, taking the train, okay, surrounded by lames, and get hollered at by dudes that say that they love you, but are gonna show you that they ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. I can't. Because you guys don't understand the importance of receiving criticism. Because criticism leads to change. Criticism leads to the other C, which is correction. No criticism leads to another C called corruption. Criticism leads to correction. No criticism leads to corruption. Look at the community. Our community is corrupted. It's destroyed. It's on its last leg. It's on its last leg. It's been on its last leg for the last, I'll say 3 years now. It's been on its last leg. Whenever City Girls came out, that's when it was on their last leg. And look how the Most High is going to make a mockery out of you guys, right? Look at the pioneers of those that was doing all that sexy nonsense and look at the state that they're in now. Have you seen Little Kim? That girl looked like a drug-infested, beaten down leprechaun. Are you dumb? Facts. When you look at Foxy Brown had a hearing loss. She couldn't hear nothing. I forgot who's the other sister. Remy Ma, they threw her in the can. Trina, career done. Anybody that took that approach, both sides making a mockery of. And watch what he's gonna do to the Cardi B's, and watch what he's gonna do to the Meg Thee Stallion. Watch what he's going to do. Just sit back and watch. Remember, I told you this. Remember, where the Most High dwell is timeless. Remember, you heard it from me first. See, I told these things because you guys need to understand that we are under attack. And if we're being under attack and nobody ain't criticizing and telling us what's going on, then you're going to be defeated. And when you are defeated, you are then removed. And then when you are removed, they'll bring their next phase. We already know what's the next phase. We are knocking at that door. But nobody is above criticism. We must criticize each other. That's how we build. Now, like Quiet Storm says, you know, you gotta be able to say it according to the person, according to the energy, according to the temperature. And to that I agree to a sense. But if that person, you know what? Scratch that. The beginning, you come with a subtle approach. Hey man, listen, why you doing this? Mom, why you dressed like that? Bro, why your pants under your ass, man? What's up, man? Come on, bro. You know where this come from? You a king, bro. What's wrong with you? You a queen, mama. Cover up. Stop showing off your goodies for the world to see. Stop making men lust for you, because the man that you're going to attract that you may have interest in is not going to see nothing better or suited, not going to see a future with you, because you're just an object to him. Because he didn't approach you with his heart and in his mind. He had the urge for you through his penis. I don't want to sound harsh with it, but that's what it is. So now, after he does what he does, chances are joint gonna be trash. And then he's gonna go look for another ass. You see what it rhymes? It's because it was meant to go together. Okay? Young man, when you put your pants under your ass, we are living in a society where men radar is only for the booty. So yes, when you do that, only thing you're going to have look at your ass is other men, which then by default makes you a fisherman. And when you are a fisherman, you're going to be swimming in the Atlantic Ocean. Are you dumb? This is how you should approach in the beginning. But what happens when this person continuously do that? Then you gotta turn it up a notch. Mama, are you dumb, stupid, or retarded? Why are you out here like that? Nobody wanna see your flubber. Okay? Nobody wants to see the flubber. Okay? You better be going undercover. Go under the covers and go put on your clothes. You forgot something at home. And your waist trainer. Go get that too. Are you dumb? Listen, man, I don't want to see your ass. I'm not into that gay stuff, bro. Are you a fag? Are you a fish? You like them? You like boys? Tell me. You be having urges? You be having sexual intercourses with men? You be having the urges? Let me know, because only a fish will feel comfortable walking outside like this. Only a fish. Now, when you tell somebody that, yeah, chances are you might get irate, you might get angry. But at least he got the truth. At least he got the truth. And then he gonna get locked up and go to jail and have his joint hat and got his pants sagging. And a lot of you young boys can't even get busy with your hair. So y'all gonna go into these jails and gonna get digged down. Y'all gonna get digged down. A lot of you women, y'all play tough, but y'all strength is never stronger than a man, because you are the weaker vessel. So when 2-3 men hold you down, or even put a knife to your neck at gunpoint, you're gonna go scream that the Roe versus Wade nonsense, right? Huh? It's my body, my choice, right? This is what no criticism has created. Stuff like that. Your body, your choice. For real? So it was your body, your choice. Where was that same energy when your president told you the nonsense? It's your body, your choice. Right? Because y'all all could have just stayed home and let all these corporations burn in hell. But you didn't. But when it comes to going outside and being amongst your people, it's your body, your choice. When it comes to having children to give birth, that's gonna give birth to somebody that's gonna look just like you, it's your body, your choice. But when it comes to getting a situation, to getting money that don't have nobody's faces that look like you, but it's not a choice, it's a mandate. Make it make sense. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Come on, man. We got to do better. It is 2022. It is 2022. It is time for people to be awoken. I don't understand how you guys feel like you're not allowed to receive a level of criticism. Are you dumb? You are supposed to be criticized for the foolishness that you do. This is a fact. You are supposed to be criticized for the things. Move to the middle. Excuse me. You're supposed to be criticized for the things that you do. That's just how life goes. You're supposed to be corrected. That's just how life goes. The Most High created us to be humble servants. America and the devil has created you guys to be prideful heathens and Negroes. And look what the devil is giving you in return. You guys got a death sentence. And you guys don't even see it. You guys don't even see that you are under attack and being destroyed. Because like I said before, criticism equals correction. No criticism equals corruption. And the streets is corrupted, boy. So what are you going to do? For the mothers, what are you going to say? For the parents, what are you going to do? Are we going to continue minding our business and worry about ourselves? Or are we going to do the correction by criticizing, telling our children the truth? Because if you don't tell the truth, then they're going to be fed the lie. And when they eat the lie, anything that you say that's truthful is going to be given with a side eye. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? We are in the biggest battle that we have ever witnessed in our lives. Society now basically is only giving you two options. Take it or leave it. But yet when it comes to us, they teach us that you should have gray areas. But society's structure is based on good and wrong. If you commit a crime, they're not going to see, well, he had to do it because, his daughter was hungry, so we'll let you go. No. Is you did the crime, you got caught, you found guilty, you got to do your time. No gray area. But when it comes to us, we have to be politically correct. When it comes to us, we got to also see things in the gray area. And when somebody like myself say, nah, I don't even move like that. I don't move in the gray area, bro. I would never move in the gray area. God don't move in the gray area. I'm made in his likeness and image. Are you dumb? How am I made in his likeness and image, but yet I'm accepted gray areas? Christ let it be known, don't be lukewarm. Whether you be hot or cold. So if that's the case, and that's what we have to do, and if I'm made in his image, then who the heck is you to tell me to view my people or anything in a gray area? See, gray area is the tools that's being used to simmer criticism or to override criticism. Well, you gotta see it like that. So somebody that's a homosexual, where the gray area is going to be, well, he's a human being. That's his preference. That's her preference. It's a gray area. You gotta see it in the gray area, Jones. It can't be right or wrong. According to the scriptures, Leviticus chapter 21, chapter 18. If a man lies with another man, it's an abomination. It's worthy of death. Oh, I think I'll take my chances with God. I think I played the devil's game long enough, and praise the Most High for His mercy to allow me to see, to be alive. I think I will pass. I think I will pass. Because the devil ain't, like, listen, even the musicians will tell you the devil is a liar. So if we know he's a liar, then why are we still following his ways? If the devil is a liar, then why are we still following his ways? Make that make sense? If you believe in a gray area, you're following the devil. If you're not accepting to criticism, you're following the devil. Because when the devil got criticized in the heavens, why he rebelled against the Most High? Because he didn't want to take the correction. He didn't want to take the criticism. He thought he was above the criticism. So because you thought you was on high, the Most High kicked you out and kept you in the dirt. Are you dumb? Oh my G's, sweet baby G's. Listen, man. Get your lives together, fam. Get your lives together. Brothers, get your lives together. Sisters, get your lives together. And if you feel like you're above criticism, man, listen. Your time is numbered, man. I'm telling you this right now. Anybody that feels like they're above criticism, man, you on borrowed time, bro. Because you're just a waste of space. Because the Most High is coming for a nation that's operating with decency and order. In order to receive order, you gotta accept being disciplined. You gotta accept the correction. You gotta accept the criticism. Nobody is above that. And if you feel like you are above that, you are a renegade. And renegades is gonna be like a lemonade. Gonna be squeezed up out of here. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Come on, man. Listen. It's your brother, man, from the motherland. I came to you guys live. I came to you guys with another episode of that Sabbath Talk. Excuse me. Hear me? I'm so used to doing Sabbath Talk and giving this outro. I came to you guys with another episode of Repent or Die podcast, man. This is the way, bro. This is the wave. Nobody ain't talking what I'm talking. Nobody is for the hood like how I am. The voice for the voiceless. I'm going to talk the things that people are afraid to talk about. And I'm doing it for a purpose. And that purpose is to wake you up. The mission is to get the hood into the kingdom, fam. Why you want to live this devilish lifestyle? Listen, man, I want to be ready for that righteous bridle. You know what I'm saying? That bridle, you heard? But listen, support the movement. Like this, share this, just stand on righteousness, bro. Leave this wicked nonsense alone, man. This wicked world is being destroyed. The righteous is being awoken every day, every night. And if I could save 5, 10, 15, 20, if I could save 1 million souls, that's all that matters to me. It's your brother, man, from the motherland. I came to you guys live. I'ma holla at y'all. Peace.